Hey, welcome back to Making Music. I'm Jack Van Breen, your host, again sponsored by Guitar Showcase, and we're very blessed to have with us some very talented individuals. We've got Doc Green, Pro Audio Keyboard Manager from Guitar Showcase. We have John Hernandez, the local sales manager for Roland Corporation, and the inspiration behind the new Roland Showcase, as my shirt says, up at Guitar Showcase, which is really nice. And my special guest, by my request, Mike Snyder, percussion expert extraordinaire, to talk Roland Percussion.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, this is great. Roland has always been the leader at percussion electronics. And in fact, as you viewers know, I like to bring my gear to the show because I don't want about everybody's stuff. We brought my Roland TD7 here in the center console. It's an ancient piece of gear, but works very well.
Kind of like Jack.
Kind of. Well, I don't work so well.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't going to go there.
And then we've brought the latest and greatest, the TD20S, which my wife won't let me buy. But, yes.
Yeah, you know, actually, TD7 is pretty amazing. That's a significant piece of gear in that it was the first complete electronic drum set ever available to the drummer. And by that, I mean, really, you had open and close hi-hat, just like your acoustic drums. Splashing, you were able to choke the cymbals. It was the first time, 1992, that happened in the TD7. It's just a significant piece of gear.
Yeah, and I waited till I could find one. At the time, they were retailing for around $2,000, and I found one assignment shop for $1,200. The pads had no marks,
Wow.
And that was like a no-brainer. I'll take it. And it's actually on one track on my CD, because it was an all-acoustic CD, and I only put drums on one track. What can I say?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Michael, tell us a little bit about the history of the Roland Electronics and where we're going.
Roland is actually a really cool company, and John actually standing behind keyboards, but being a drummer, he understands this too. Roland actually started off as an electronic drum company. In 1964, our founder, Mr. Takahashi, we call him Mr. K for short, because most people can't pronounce his name, started a company called Electronics, and they produced all the push-button drum machines, those multicolored push-button drum machines that were in like Hammond organs and whatnot. That was his company. So their products was really were drum machines in the beginning, 1964. Then around 72, he founded Roland, and one of the first products was, again, a drum machine. I think it was a CR73, was that right, John, I think? Again, push-button style drum machine. So we've been steeped in electronic drums and percussion forever. 1984 was really significant. We came out with, in fact, there's a kind of newer version of what came out, but it was originally called the Octopad, and it had no sounds on it, 1984.
I left mine at home because I didn't think it'd be relevant, but I own one.
You still have one?
I still have one.
Wow, yeah, that's a cool piece. It was 8 pads.
Looks like this piece back here behind me.
Mm-hmm. Except gray and black, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
So it was, had no sounds on board, but it was the first time there was something that a drummer could use a stick on and make sound. And you'd use via MIDI, you'd hook it up to other sound sources and make whatever sounds you wanted. Even, dare I say, keyboard sounds and non-percussion or drum sounds. It was pretty
I actually used mine in conjunction with the TD7, my Octopad, to drive a DR5, so my toms are on separate channels.
Yes.
Because the TD7 only has 4 outs, and I want 6, because I'm greedy.
Yeah, well, guitar players are like that.
Yeah, what do I know? I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine. I think one of the interesting things about Roland and its history with drums and whatnot is that they've always set the trend. I mean, you think of the Octopad, 1984, 85. It was the first time that a percussionist had something to hit. 1992, we had the TD7, or what was it, the TDE-7K drum set.
Yeah.
Yes, TDE-7K.
The first ergonomically configured drum kit that you could really sit down and have an experience of playing.
Just like your acoustic drums.
Yeah.
Except all anybody heard was, they didn't hear anything. It was really great. In your head, you were just rocking out like too much metal for one hand. It was really great. We innovate. I mean, look at some of the other products that I know we're going to talk about. The Hand Sonic. First time a hand percussionist can play congas. Boom.